For centuries, the Kingdom of the Seven prospered under a wise and generous ruler. Chosen by the gods, he united the 7 major islands and gave their inhabitants what they needed most. Peace, order, and a single faith. The islands lived in harmony for generations, united not only by friendly relations, but also by close economic ties. Though great distances separated the islands, merchant ships frequented the trade routes, and the Kingdom of the Seven flourished. This prosperity endured for a long time, but the king's influence could not remain strong everywhere forever, and the soldiers of his order have faded away amidst peace and plenty. Basalt, the 7th island, was the first to stop sending out trade ships, and there has been no word from the 6th island for some time now. Worrisome rumors of islands seceding and declaring independence started to circulate in the capital.
Tristin! Tristin! You alive in there? Open the door, you can die later.
Damn it, Medez.
Never fear, princess.
I'll break down this prison door and have you freed in no time.
Seriously?
Sorry, I got carried away. Did you just wake up? Everyone's wondering where you are.
Wait, surely it can't be. It's not today.
Well, yeah. Everyone's been at the Guildhall all morning waiting for you. Wilbert finally sent me to wake you up. Said to bring you in dead or alive.
Damn it all.
What's all the commotion about anyway? Is old Willie trying to give you more work?
Well, you could say that, yeah.
You only just finished that last job. Why didn't he give this one to one of us instead?
The work involves maps that I made.
Which maps? The ones you were doing for 6 months?
Not those. The ones of Greyshaft.
The 5th island? I could have told them what they need to know.
I doubt that. I experimented with a new way of charting the reef locations. The Mjordan system.
Oh, so you're saying that it's your own fault, huh?
I suppose so.
Finally! About time!
So, you said everyone's waiting at the Guildhall?
Not anymore. Those armoured lumps got all nervous and headed off. They're at the port. Said to have you come and meet them there. Who are they anyway?
Old friends of Willie's. That's my understanding of it.
From the Order? Armour, cloaks, stony faces. Never thought Willie would have those kind of friends.
Well, only one of them's a friend, apparently. Captain Gellert. The other's just his second in command. Sirdar's his name.
Well, that would explain why they're so attached at the hip.
Look lively! What are you reaching for, you clod?
Bring those here.
Hey, be careful.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Where's Jonak? Anyone seen Jonak?
Will flog the hide off you for that.
So, here we are. This is where we part.
Here we are. What? You're not coming to see me off?
I saw you off from your house. Willie already gave me a scolding when he sent me to fetch you. And I don't really want to catch his eye again.
What did he scold you for?
I thought it was going to be an ordinary day at work, so I took a little nap.
Sleeping on the job? The dares.
You'll want to talk. Well, I hope you have a good trip. And come back soon. You might even make it in time for Titan's Day.
That's right. You know, I was going to invite Kaylee.
That's the way it goes. Can't help it. You won't have time for the fairer sex and all this order business. Safe travels, Tris.
So long, my friend.
Tristan, my boy, what took you so long?
I'm sorry, Master Wilbert. I got the days mixed up.
Well, nothing to be done. At least you're here now.
If you'd have taken any longer, your master would have had to sail off in your place.
But don't think you would have gotten off easy.
Don't scare the poor man. There's no harm in waiting a little.
I ordered you to be here at noon. Follow my commands exactly from here on out. This isn't a pleasure cruise.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
That's the last thing I need.
Gellert,
What?
can I speak with you a moment?
Don't worry, cartographer. The captain isn't as stern as he looks. He'll grumble a bit and then calm down. You haven't forgotten where we're sailing, right?
An old cove on the southwest shore. The landing spot was chosen by your navigator to avoid the harbor.
Ah, see? Your memory's still sharp. So you have no problem deciphering all those clever squiggles on your map. What possessed you to chart everything in the Mjordan way?
Theirs is the most accurate system.
Ah, I see. Grey Shaft's reefs have been the ruin of many, so accuracy's a must. Oh yes, I meant to ask you last time. Any chance you can handle a sword?
Somewhat.
Did you do your military service on Tantarus?
Like everyone else. So, if you give me a sword, I can put it to use.
I'd like to hope it won't come to that. We need your skills as a cartographer, not a swordsman first and foremost.
And if a fight does happen, no need to worry. We can always protect you.
I feel better already.
Tristan,
Yes, Master Wilbert?
take this. I expect a full detailed report. Write down every step you take. I'll check it when you get back.
Of course, Master Wilbert. You can always count on me.
I certainly hope so. Right then, honorable knights, Tristan, as they say, 7 winds guide you.
Every blessing, my friend. The one will watch over you.
Farewell, sir.
Those clouds don't bode well, Commander. I don't like this weather. We can wait a day or two, can't we? Grey Shaft isn't going anywhere.
Not possible. The General's orders were clear. Immediately. The volcanoes will soon awaken.
The blight. It's coming now?
So it seems. Our path to Greyshaft could well be cut off. Orders are orders. Rally our brothers, Sirdar. We need to get underway while the sailors are still sober.
Hear that, cartographer? Bad weather, volcanoes, sweaty men in a cramped cabin. Not worth trading your soft bed in the capital for, is it?
Nothing to do for it. Our duty calls.
Speak sense, Tristan. As for the soft bed, it'll be all the softer once this is over. Now muster those lazy sods, Sirdar.
Ready, nuns? Straighten your habits and get on the ship. It's time to head out. Oh, cartographer! What do you think of Grey Shaft?
Not quite what I expected.
I can see that. Your face is the exact color of the island. Have you been to see Emmett? He's our physician.
I'm looking for him now.
You'll find him that way. Ask him for a concoction or some herbs to chew. Come find me when you're feeling better. There's something we need to discuss.
Excuse me.
What do you need?
Hi, I'm Tristin, the cartographer.
I know who you are. Doesn't change my...
I'm so nauseous, I can hardly stand. I'm sick of looking at the contents of my stomach. Please help me.
Look, here, we're in dire straits. Some sod forgot to keep an eye out on the water barrels back in his starter. Now half the crew's laid out from drinking bad water.
I see that.
Look closer. The sailors are shitting blood. Some of them right in the bunks. So what's that you say? You feeling a little queasy, are you?
Just wait a second and I'll show you.
You're a wise-ass boy, but here's what we'll do. I want to make these poor men a tincture. Already sent one of the sailors to fetch me boiled water. But for the best effects, I'll need some alcohol. There's brandy in my chest. It's locked. Here's the key. Bring me back brandy, and I'll figure something out for your queasiness. Deal?
Deal.
There's a break. Makes me sick.
And nothing's likely to change.
Why is everything
How
swaying?
things used to be.
Calm yourself,
This is
man!
nothing in comparison.
I can't calm myself!
Rent prices went up again. We'll be eating grass soon.
Yes!
3 bottles of brandy. Should I give the physician all of them, or...?
Feckin' what are you
yelling about?
What's it to?
All right, all right.
Hey, shouting, am I?
What pests?
Those blood...
Do you want me to try and shoo them away? I guess I could stomp.
No, already... I know what you...
Uh,
What do you need weapons for?
the bugs?
Oh, lad, in any case...
Hey. Aye.
The order's noted.
All right. Want to nap? Sure. Thank. Don't worry.
Just once. We lived in a house.
How's your...
I've been burnt by the sap.
Yeah, it's fine. Cartographer.
That's what he said.
How's your...
I've been burnt in my arse by this.
Yeah, it's fine. Cartographer.
That's what he said.
No, you could try...
How it
With the... These don't...
Something was banging around in the cellar all night. Couldn't bring myself to risk checking what it was. They arrested someone in the port last night. Is that true? Sure. Someone saw him at the mercenaries' place. Ah, probably has already posted a reward for the bastard.
Oh, my bones are aching again. A storm's coming.
A fight!
I can feel it.
Maybe I should move to the village. The city makes me sick.
I'm gone.
Well, you have me at a disadvantage then.
The name's Roa. The skipper confiscated all the booze before we set sail.
I don't. Sorry.
Nothing at all.
Don't go thinking I'm just a node, just that every time there's a storm, or even just bad weather, I get an ache in my heart and feel lousy enough to jump from the yardarms. But a good old portion of liquor makes everything right again, and the noise in my head stops. What I wouldn't give for even a drop.
Sorry.
Damn it all.
Got a cudgel?
Only the one in my pants.
Here.
Truly? Oh,
Is one going?
it'll do just fine.
Be well then.
Hang on, hang on. You'll be... Loves his drink, he does.
Thanks.
Is you, I should... Oh, that hits the spot.
Hello.
You're the cartographer, right?
This morning I was.
You have it rough, Carter.
Well, are you hiding here?
Can't smoke in front of the others. It's all, give me a hit, and I only have enough rutmain for a few...
Why? What's we?
It's more...
Why didn't think you? No, I didn't know that. Why is it banned?
That's enough, Oscar of...
Just
Well...
Oh, my bones are aching again. A storm's
you
coming.
have-
I can feel it.
Yep. There were only...
Some filthy dog, probably. All right, cartop.
I wouldn't be standing here otherwise.
Here, drink this down and then leave. And go get some... Thanks.
Hey, stop right.
Where can I find Sirdar?
He's over there.
Where?
What?
That was...
I don't know what happened. The physician gave...
Did he send you up for some fresh? Well, must have given you an emetic. He loves playing jokes like that.
Some bloody joke.
Look on the bright side, Tristan. You can't be queasy if your stomach's empty. So he did help you, in a way. Even if it wasn't very pleasant. You're feeling better?
Yes, but it's...
Very good. Let's talk a bit. We've sailed almost halfway across the kingdom together. But this whole journey is like a dream come true for you, right?
Yes. Dealing with
Is
papers.
that what you think we're doing? Going on an adventure?
I do realise you're going to Greyshaft.
Important, and also likely dangerous. Remember, you stand before an Orden.
I'd help you fight them off. I wouldn't have much choice in the matter. I'd just grab something heavy and start hitting.
One help you. You are ambushed on your way to the privy. The bandits know you're not alone. Their knives are at your throat, and they're demanding you take them to our camp. What would you do, Tristan?
I'd play the fool. I'd act like I was drunk, spout nonsense, start tossing coins on the ground. Maybe that'd be enough to get them off my back.
You're an interesting one, cartographer. All right, run along to the navigator.
Can you give me a weapon?
A weapon?
Yes, a stick or...
Don't...
Do you have any...
not...
Squid says he saw you had...
Don't listen to the deckhands. Cartographer,
Yeah? What do you need?
Had your fill already?
I thought you'd still be in there. Go pass out on your puke-stained mattress. We've reached the cove anyways.
Listen, it was an accident.
A cartographer with marvellous maps. He'll chart us a route that'll make navigating the reefs as easy as sailing between a mermaid's tits. That's what the skipper told me.
I'm really sorry.
People were relying on you, and you behaved like a fragile wench. This'll give me a chance to see how well you know your own maps, too.
Be wary of large clusters of waves. They can be a sign of reefs, even though there aren't any in that area according to my maps. It's best to be on the safe side and avoid spots like that anyways.
I agree. I have to admit, I thought you'd be arrogant and refuse to doubt your own wonderful maps.
Better to doubt my maps than lose the entire ship. The course to the east is more scenic. We'll be going around almost the entire island, and we get a great view of the whole landscape.
And leave our 6 sailors lying in their own bloody mess, while the healthy ones try and get by on the last stale crumbs of food left. And with you spewing your guts overboard the whole time. What is the matter with you? You know what? Get out.
What do you mean, get?
I mean what I said. Go chat with your captain. I just want you. I told him, I don't need no damn cartographer. They're like children, I swear.
Not doing too well.
My bones are aching again. A storm's coming. I can feel it.
The deck boy wants...
Huh? Who?
If only.
No.
My bones are aching again. A storm's coming. I can
How goes
feel
it? How's your...
I play this.
Yeah, cartographer, that's what he said.
Whoa. What?
You again.
I'm just going for a...
You can...
No...
I get...
How goes it?
Fog's rolling in. Weather looks grim.
Don't be standing around here.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
I can't see tucked in a fog like this.
Can't see tucht in a fog like this.
Do you...
Oh, yes.
Your leg? Are you...
What? It's heavy, solid wood.
Emmett says he...
Oh, did he say...
He also told me not to listen to the deck.
Nah, he's just grumpy is all. Someone from the crew.
Someone had words with the...
Yeah, I think it was...
Do you have a rock?
Nah, there's no...
Well,
I can't bring it back.
How goes it? How's your work? I play this. Yeah, it's fine. That's why.
What did you draw your weapon for?
Leave before you get yourself.
What'd you draw your weapon for? No cause for commotion.
How goes it? I am ready.
Better run.
Hey, everyone!
There's a fight over here! What ball?
Get it together, Tristan.
Bastard got me. That's rather brutal.
That was an excellent fight.
Take you.
How goes it? Well, come on, trash.
Don't be standing around here.
Get yourself hurt.
Did you lose?
Oh,
On the shore.
I guess I dropped it. Thank
Here's your tobacco.
Ignor's arse, that's right, mate.
It wasn't easy to get.
Grey Shaft hasn't forgotten me. Blessing me with gift.
Can I ask my question?
I really don't know.
Aye. I do wonder what's...
And that's the thing. It's not plain. If you look...
What is it?
Horsebane.
Sounds dangerous.
Not at all, it's a mushroom. The Prime Strider's on Basalt, but then the Grey Shaftians. So, they picked it, dried it, chopped it up all fine, and stuffed it in their pipes. And it turns out there were other interests. So, they...
Ah, Tristin. How are things with the navigator?
Just fine. He's a fine fellow, and I'm sure we'll get on swimmingly.
Always full of jokes. The seasickness hasn't gotten the best of you yet, has it?
It certainly tried its hardest, Captain.
Call me Gellet. You're a civilian. There's no need for titles. You can speak freely. Have you had a good time?
I'm sorry?
So, you taught that deck boy a lesson, Tristin. Keep up the good work. Got nothing else to say, huh? Well, let's talk about something.
Every island has its legends. I love the tales from Snowy Center and Sunny Muir, but I realized I don't know any legends from Greyshaft.
I heard one last time I was here.
Will you tell me?
You know about the dormant volcano on the island, right?
Yes. It's got a name, too. Boff or Poosh or something.
Tooth. Back in the days of the Prime Striders, it was alive and churning within. The old bastard was generous enough to cover all the land around him with ash. The natives prayed to Tooth. The Striders cursed his name. But his flame burned on through it all. Legend has it, one day he flared up so furiously that the other volcanoes grew jealous. They struck a deal with the cold sentient winds and got them to send a blizzard to rage over Tooth. Greyshaft had never known such cold, and has never known it since. But the volcano raged on. He spewed fire from his depths that warded off the snow and melted the ice. But the blizzard did not cease. It was patient, for it knew no flame could burn eternal. The heat receded. Soon it became too weak to ward off the snow and melt the ice. The day came when the cold crept into the depths of the volcano and extinguished the flame that the other volcanoes so envied. It was over. Tooth died, and the blizzard returned from whence it came. But frightening questions still lingered in the chilly air. What if the blizzard got a taste for killing? What if it returns one day to extinguish another flame? What if one isn't enough to satisfy it this time?
What a depressing legend.
I like to think of it as educational. Think on that, Tristin. Perhaps someday I'll ask you what lesson you took from it.
Have you been to the 5th island?
Yes. Several years ago.
Was it an official trip? Did you go in through the harbor?
Too official, if you ask me. And not much more pleasant.
Why not?
Because we arrived in port on the Retribution.
I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I saw frescoes of it at the church orphanage, but I don't remember them telling us much about it.
I'm not surprised. Because it's on the Order's conscience, not the church's. They send the galley called Retribution when there is a direct threat to the King's authority. Or the foundations of our faith are disrupted. No negotiations, no trials, fair or otherwise. Just divine retribution at the tip of Order Knight swords.
And that happened on Greyshaft?
Unfortunately, yes. Those are bad memories, Tristin. Let's not stir them up.
Gellet, why are we sailing to Greyshaft?
Well, you sailed to Greyshaft to make sure the ship reached its shores safely. The crew will replenish the stores of fresh water, and you'll sail back to Astarte. But as for the Order's aims, that's not something you're entitled to know.
I thought we were speaking freely and no titles.
Consider that a friendly answer. In any other case, I'd have punched you in the teeth for asking too many questions.
Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
A long time indeed. I broke his nose. Back when I was barely off the boat.
What? Really?
The ship had just arrived from Muir. I was still very young. I had managed to sneak on board and hide out in the hold. And I figured I'd be able to sneak back out when we got to Astarte. But this fop spotted me. Came up to me with one hand behind his back and started asking questions about who I was and where I came from. I was not much of a talker back then, and I socked him right in between the eyes. He fell back onto his rump, stared at me wide-eyed and asked, "Why did you do that?" Then I saw that he was holding a loaf of bread in his other hand. He had wanted to give it to little urchin me, and so we made a trade. I gave him my filthy old kerchief to mop up the blood, and he gave me the bread. We've been in contact ever since.
A little boy alone in the ship's hold? Didn't your parents wonder where you went?
There was no one to wonder about me, Tristan. What about you?
I wouldn't know who to ask. I spent my childhood at the church orphanage.
Don't they tell you the names of your parents when you reach adulthood and leave the orphanage?
Yes, but only if you ask.
Now let me ask you a question. That journal you keep, do you really record?
I'm trying my best.
Can I take a look? I'm curious.
Yes, of course.
Ha! Some adventure you've been having.
That's for sure.
Thank you for lightening my mood, Tristan. That's truly a luxury in our line of work.
Certainly, Gellert. Anytime.
All right, Tristan. You should get some rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Commander, I'll stand watch. I'm wide awake.
That won't be necessary. I have men to post. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. You should rest as well.
Damn! That hurt! One almighty. This is our physician. Or was. What a nightmare.
Cartographer! Cartographer!
Hey, you all right? You alive?
I'm alive. I'm mostly alive. Ah, just going to rest a bit.
What happened? I remember people... crash. Then I woke up ashore.
Fun, wasn't it? They were waiting for us. Caught us in an ambush like fish in a net. I think they hit the ship to make sure no one could escape.
An ambush? I thought this was a secret mission.
You thought right, cartographer. I hope we'll have time to ponder this idea again sometime. But no worries. Things aren't really all that bad.
Right. Couldn't be better.
Judge for yourself. You're alive, I'm alive, and we still have that scroll. Which means we can get to the Order as planned. Just...
As planned? We have to get off this island. Everyone's dead.
Quit your complaining. Our mission is still to find Answer and give him the letter. Once it's in his hands, there'll be an Order ship to take you straight back to the capital. Perhaps there'll be a place for me on that ship too. One willing. Listen carefully, Tristin. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a mess. There was a physician on the ship with us, remember? He always wore a ridiculous hat.
How could I forget? All those jokes about us puking our guts up.
Yeah. So many of us were ready to kill him for those jokes. Look how things turned out. But anyways, we need to find his bag. Do you know any...
I know the last right.
How appropriate. Because otherwise you'll have to go dig up his chest, which went down with his cabin on the ship. And I don't think I'll last long enough for you to find it. Come now. You...
Aha! One bottle's still intact. But just one. I can manage.
Here. Did you find it? Ah, I feel better already. Now listen to me. I just need another minute here, then we'll get... Like I said before, we need to get this letter to their leader, and...
What happened to the...
Ah, they're not around right now. And anyways, counting you, there's two of us.
Did your uncle say anything about...
When it comes to dead men's possessions, there's no superstition in a time of need. He runs a tavern on Greyshaft. Has tons of stories. So come on, grab yourself a weapon and bring me my sword. Stick...
There's something engraved on the handle. To my favourite nephew from Uncle T. He's dead. But the potion? How? The letter. He said that the Order would help me get home. Farewell.
Why farewell? On the contrary,
Hello there.
Oh,
my
thank
good
the
man.
one. Please help me. We were.
So, on the island, of course, Gracia. The more important question here is who the depths are.
My name...
Hold it! Whatever comes after that I'm isn't anything I asked. My name's Nerest. You...
Yeah.
We've a sharp eye for outsiders here. Luck's on your side, boy.
Do you know if anyone...
Unlikely. Your ship figured the noise came from the chasm. So this morning...
Well wishes.
Hang on. When the sea brings something in, there's usually no one to help. Often can't even find enough to fill my...
What are you saying? If you got help right away, some of them might still be...
Keep your tongue in check, boy. You'd already been crab food just... This is a wild place, a brutal place.
Even when human life...
Especially when human lives are at stake, you'll see. Right then. I have work to do outside. Get yourself presentable. Once you're feeling up to it, come out...
Now this is elegant. Another little something the sea brought in.
About time!
I was barely alive.
Don't know what this barely alive of you.
I'll see.
No one likes a smart up. You can start by moving these barrels. Put them behind that. Once that's done, help me with the...
Maybe I was better off drowning. Something's blocking it from the other side. Fantastic!
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Trousers? By the seven!
What's that?
What a stink! What kind of person throws something like this in someone else's yard?
What's that?
I'm done.
That's what you think. Go.
No, old man, that's enough. You certainly helped me out of a tough spot.
Look at the manners on this one. All right, don't bother scrubbing the floor. You just be spreading the dirt. Just bring out the empty bottles from inside, and we'll...
Just collect the empty bottle.
That's what I...
Then I can handle it.
What's that? Done?
Do you have any...
That vial stick.
Your bottles, nearest.
That's done then.
You know.
You're right, Tristin.
Keep your...
Well...
Can we talk?
Right then.
I got some...
Aye.
How do I get...
You...
Start messing with...
I'm being sick. The brainy bastards up in the capital said the volcano... It's every island for them. Could still be... Sure.
So I've got to stay with you for the...
By the one, do you have rat meat for brains, boy? I'm not. I'll say if you thought your need, then you're bad. Someone might even lead you there.
And what do I do there?
The Order is in the city, so it's not hard.
What are you trying...
Hard times have fought even the Order and you.
Hold on. But I do have something. I had a letter with me. The commander wanted to deliver it to the local chapter of the Order.
Did you lose it?
I had it with me. Nerest, you didn't...
Listen here. You had nothing back on that beach. Not even boots on your feet. I'd better not be hearing you call me a thief. The only thing keeping me from making you take them off and kicking you out is that you... I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But only this one.
Right.
Sorry, he says. All right, enough of that. Must be something important if they were trying that. But the Order won't help you with your search. You need a local. Do you remember what the men who attacked you...
Well, I remember one. And the other one was almost entire...
That's something, at least. Try and find one of...
Freemen?
That's what the free hunters call themselves. They're a local claim to live by a code of justice. But if you ask me, that's beside the point. They know a lot about what goes on around. Try and tell them your story. They might just help you. Decide for yourself if you want to mention the letter or not. Right then,
That's all I...
Farewell, Nearest.
Oh!
What?
No matter what happens, stay on the path.
I don't have the right tool. Damn! That hurt.
Cartographer!
Hey,
Cartographer!
You alive?
I'm alive. I'm mostly alive. Ah, just going to rest a bit.
What happened? I remember people... crash. Then I woke up ashore.
Fun, wasn't it? They were waiting for us. Caught us in an ambush like fish in a net. I think they hit the ship to make sure no one could escape.
An ambush? I thought this was a secret mission.
You thought right, Cartographer. I hope we'll have time to ponder this idea again sometime. But no worries. Things aren't really all that bad.
Right. Couldn't be better.
Judge for yourself. You're alive, I'm alive, and we still have that scroll. Which means we can get to the Order as planned. Just...
As planned? We have to get off this island. Everyone's dead.
Quit your complaining. Our mission is still to find Answer and give him the letter. Once it's in his hands, there'll be an Order ship to take you straight back to the capital. Perhaps there'll be a place for me on that ship too. One willing. Listen carefully, Tristin. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a mess. And I really don't want to kick the bucket here in this one forsaken cove. There was a physician on the ship with us, remember? He always wore a ridiculous hat.
How could I forget? All those jokes about us puking our guts up.
Yeah. So many of us were ready to kill him for those jokes. Look how things turned out. But anyways, you need to find his bag. It's big, with a belt strap. There should be a few healing potions inside in red flasks. They'll help stop the bleeding. Do you know any prayers to the One?
I know the last rites.
How appropriate. While you're looking for the bag, best pray that the potion flasks are all still in one piece. Because otherwise you'll have to go dig up his chest, which went down with his cabin on the ship. And I don't think I'll last long enough for you to find it. Come now. You set sail with us in search of adventure, did you not? Here's your first quest. Save this night. Maybe eventually you'll get around to saving princesses.
What a nightmare. This is our physician. Aha! One bottle's still intact. But just one. I can manage. Here.
Did you find it? My hero. Ah, I feel better already. Thank you, Tristin. Now listen to me. I just need another minute here, then we'll get moving. The Order's headquarters on this island is north of here. Like I said before, we need to get this letter to their leader, Answer. And then you'll get on that ship. And who knows? Maybe I will too.
What happened to the men who ambushed us?
Ah, they're not around right now, so there's nothing to worry about. And anyways, counting you, there's two of us now. As my Uncle Tibor always said, one's an easy target, but two's trouble. So we'll be fine.
Did your uncle say anything about beaches covered in corpses?
When it comes to dead men's possessions, there's no superstition in a time of need. He runs a tavern on Greyshaft. Has tons of stories. So come on, grab yourself a weapon and bring me my sword. It's sticking out of that scum over there.
There's something engraved on the handle. To my favourite nephew from Uncle T. He's dead. But the potion? How? the letter. He said that the order would help me get home. Farewell.
Why farewell? On the contrary. Hello there,
Oh,
my
thank
good
the
man.
one! Please, help me, we
So... My head is killing me. Where am I? On the island, of course. Greyshaft, in all its wretched beauty. The more important question here is who the depths are you?
My name's Tristin.
Hold it! Whatever comes after that I'm isn't anything I asked. My name's Nerest. You from the capital?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
We've a sharp eye for outsiders here. You'll see. Luck's on your side, boy. There'll be nothing left but pieces to pick up of the others.
Do you know if anyone else made it out alive?
Unlikely. Your ship crashed so violently that I heard it all the way from here. Figured the noise came from the chasm. So this morning I took my cart over before any other well-wishers could beat me to it.
Well-wishers? Hang on. You were planning to rob our corpses, not help us?
When the sea brings something in, there's usually no one to help. Often can't even find enough to fill my cart.
What are you saying? If you... Some of them might still be alive.
Keep your tongue in check, boy. You'd already been crab food yourself, if not for me. This is a wild place, a brutal place. I'm not ashamed of it. That's just how things are here. And us locals aren't too fond of anyone who doesn't know when to shut up.
even when human lives are at stake.
Especially when human lives are at stake, you'll see. Right then, I have work to do outside. Get yourself presentable. You'll find some old clothes of mine in that chest over there. Once you're feeling up to it, come out to the yard and give me a hand.
Now this is elegant. Another little something the sea brought in. Trousers? By the seven, what a stink! What kind of person throws something like this in someone else's yard?
I can see that.
Another pair of soiled trousers. Oh, they smell just as bad as the first pair.
About time. At this rate, I thought you wouldn't be up till evening.
I was barely alive just a short while ago, you know.
Don't know what this barely alive of yours is, Tristin. On Greyshaft, you're either alive or you're dead. You're...
I'll see. Right, I got it.
No one likes a smart ass, boy. But come now, get to work. One good turn deserves another. You can start by moving these barrels. Put them behind the house, neatly. Once that's done, help me with the weeding.
Maybe I was better off drowning. Something's blocking it from the other side. Fantastic!
What's that? Done with...
Have you lived here long?
Oh, at least 10 years now. I was a sailor before that, travelled around. Once I met my lady here on Greyshaft, I kept coming back. Once I could tell me old bones couldn't take much more of the ocean winds, I came ashore for good. My son had been born here by that point too. A feisty little thing, like you. So I had to marry his mother.
Was she happy about that?
Course she was. I built this house myself too, so we could live together here.
In truth, the Grey took her afterwards. So me and my son...
Why'd you draw that thing on your face?
Ha! Capital, boy. This thing is the Royal Man of War. The symbol of Greysharp's shipboard fighting forces.
Did you do a lot of shipboard fighting?
You bet your arse I did. I was at my peak then. The Storm Winds War had just started. The men of war are the best of the best. Good as 10 men. Always at the vanguard of the fleet. The elite in a sea of scum. Ah, those were the days. Back before the men of war were disbanded. Thanks for your service. Greyshaft will never forget you, all that. Wasn't long before they did forget us. But we still follow our most important rule.
What's the rule?
To help our own, what else? There aren't too many men of war left, and bad things can happen to anyone, as you yourself know too well. If I see someone with a man of war on his face in a tough spot, my duty is to do everything I can to help him, even if it means putting my own life on the line, even when it comes to drunken brawls.
Hey, do you have anything for pain?
My head is killing me. Got some vodka? But work comes first. Those logs over there.
No, Debs, take your vodka. I mean, some kind of decoction, or... Do you have any wolfsbane?
I've got a stiff apple decoction that's strong enough to blow the shell off a snapper. How's that sound?
Forget it. Thanks for nothing.
Suit yourself. But your bandages really do need changing. Know how?
Yes. Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers into your yard?
Ah, that vile stench is going to ruin my nice-smelling plants. Ah, go get to work.
I found another pair of trousers. Have a habit of strewing them about when you've been hitting the bottle, do you?
What's it to you? I happened to forage the wrong kind of berry, and it made my bowels weak when I was out working in the yard. So I tossed my trousers over there to air them out. Figured I'd wash them later.
Twice?
Make it to my age first, boy. Then go and find some young lummocks and ask him if you're doing things the right way.
Can I help you with that?
Those berries really were something foul. If you want to help out, take a turn around the area. There's a plant with red leaves that grows here. I usually drink some before a journey, to avoid any surprises on the trip. What's that?
Here's your leaves.
My thanks. What's that?
That's...
Did you?
It was just...
Sure. I know what he said.
Sounds darling.
Gone. Once he was old enough, he joined the local guard. Patrolled the area. Then his unit went to flush out a gang that had holed up in the swamp somewhere. They went... No one ever saw that gang again either. It's been...
Did you go looking for them?
Of course we did. First, all of us. And the other guards tore the swamps apart. Then, finally, I was the only one still... Have you seen my boy? About this tall, with a kerchief at his neck. A red one. I've long since stopped going out to the swamps, so... Take this knife. I'm sure my son would approve of me giving it. You know how to...
Don't hold it by the point.
You must be feeling better on Greyshaft. That's...
No, old man.
Look at them, man. Just bring out...
Just...
That's...
Then I can have...
What's that?
You're...
That...
You know...
You're right.
This at Greyshaft, this...
Well... And second of all, you're not. The people have been scratched, so a lot of folk turned to hide. The guards started.
Can we...
Right!
I got some...
Aye.
How do I get...
You...
Start messing...
I'm being serious. The brainy bastards up in the capital said the volcanoes are bound to erupt this year. So the it's every island for themselves these next 6 months. Well, could still be some reckless old soul. Sure, you might have a golden gemstone.
So I've got to stay with you for the next 6 months.
By the one, do you have rat meat for brains, boy? I'm not keen on... I'll say this, you need to go to the city. If you follow the path from here, it'll take you to an abandoned village. Don't turn off the path, just keep going. You'll need to go through a small ravine, then pass by a ruin that looks about to fall over. Just past that, you'll see a guard tower. Then you're bound to run into some good people who can tell you the best way to the city from there. Someone might even lead you there, if you have coin to spare.
And what do I do there?
The Order is in the city, Tristan. Don't think I didn't notice the insignia on your companions on the beach. So it's not hard to guess who holds your passage home. Although...
What are you trying to...
Hard times have fallen on the Order of the Seven here. Just as they have on all of Greyshaft. The Order's knights have seen better days. Even if they have a ship. Even if they're willing to risk heading out to sea despite the volcanoes. A spot on that ship would cost you a lot. The Order may have gone soft, but they know their worth. It'll take more than money to stir them up. And they won't be moved by empty tales. And you, as we both know, have nothing.
Hold on, but I do have something. I had a letter with me. The commander wanted to deliver it to the local chapter of the Order.
Did you lose it?
I had it with me. Nerest, you didn't...
Listen here, you had nothing back on that beach. Not even boots on your feet. I'd better not be hearing you call me a thief to my face while you're wearing my fecking trousers. The only thing keeping me from making you take them off and kicking you out is that you seem like a decent man, if stupid. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But only this once. Are we clear?
Right, Sorry, Nerest.
Sorry, he says. All right, enough of that. I'd say you're onto something with the letter. Must be something important if they were trying that hard to deliver it. Maybe even important enough to barter for passage back to the capital. But the Order won't help you with your search. You need local people. Greyshaft people. Do you remember what the men who attacked you look like? Can you describe them?
Well, I remember one. He had shaggy red hair and a beard down to here. And the other one was almost entirely bald. But his head was tiny, with big ears sticking out like a hobster's.
That's something, at least. Try and find one of the freemen.
Freemen?
That's what the free hunters call themselves. They're a local commune of sorts. Claim to live by a code of justice, but if you ask me, their justice is pretty selective. That's beside the point. They know a lot about what goes on around here. Try and tell them your story. They might just help you. Decide for yourself if you want to mention the letter or not. I've no advice for you there. Right then, that's all I have to say. Farewell, Tristan. Luck be with you.
Farewell, Nerest. And thanks again for everything.
Oh, and one more thing.
What?
No matter what happens, stay on the path.
I don't have the right tool. Gross. 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 Gross.
Is that blood? Looks like whatever happened here was serious.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah, sure I'm all right. Was just enjoying a nice massage from those fang bastards. And all this blood, I didn't need it inside me anyways. Are you a feckin' idiot?
What happened here?
Oh, you know, just playing with the dogs. Can't you see how much fun I'm having?
Well, what's your name?
You can call me the corpse of a good man on your conscience.
Okay, calm.
What in the...
You're bleeding like a...
And that's a fact.
Probably
Try looking around the area. We'll need...
Still alive?
Oh, come on, let me check.
The bleeding stopped. I'm not a physician.
I certainly hope so.
Those herbs you asked me to get, are you going to make a decoction?
Oh, he's a joker, is he? If you pound those... Well, not the dead. If you find yourself needing help, come by our camp. Look for the burned-down lighthouse, and you'll find the camp nearby. Tell the lads I sent you.
Oh, just say that.
Real thick.
You're not from here either.
Oh, he's clever to boot. Lots of folk here are not from round here. I was a cook at a grand house some time ago. Weren't even allowed to say ass there, so I always said romp instead. And then, well, you know how it goes. Some God-chosen prick starts seeing conspiracies everywhere. Innocent heads start decorating spikes to please the benevolent Lord. They needed a lot of spikes. The blacks...
I understand.
Right then. I need to...
Goodbye. Goodbye. It's too dangerous around here. 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 I'm not good enough to do that. What are you doing here?
Working, don't bother me.
Out in the middle of the woods. Are you a forester?
You could say as much. The forest is like the butter to my bread. What about you? What are you doing out here? You seem too gallant for these parts.
Just passing through. My name's Tristin, by the way. What's yours?
Is that so? Well met, Tristin. They call me Mix.
Do you need help with anything?
Come to think of it, I do, Tristan. It's nothing complicated. Just have to scout a few spots and do some shovel work. Know what I mean?
Not entirely. Do some shovel work.
Let me put it this way. I have clients who like to keep their goods hidden. Your task is to look for the right spots, do some shovel work, and bring me what you find.
I'm not digging any graves, I'll tell you that right away.
One above graves, Tristan? Really? It's not particularly dirty work, is it?
I'll do it.
That's the spirit, Tristan. One is close by, in a small ravine. There's a tree house around too. Find the cave and dig. The second one is behind the mill in the abandoned village. Shouldn't be too difficult to find. But the last one might give you problems. It's in the ruins next to the woodcutter's camp. The bridge that leads there collapsed a few months ago. You'll have to go around through the outskirts of Grayshaft. Once you find everything, bring it all.
Split it? I thought these were things belonging.
It's too complicated to explain anymore.
Seems a bit shady.
Of course it is. Anyway, once you get to the spot, look for earth that seems fresh. That's where the stuff's usually buried. Damn, almost forgot. Take this key. You'll need it. Sound the alarm!
Ugh, gross.
Ho, Vagrant! Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Heard of a vagrant?
Well, yeah. I can tell by your clothes. No way you've had a good life if you're ambling about in those. Am I wrong? So therefore, Vagrant. I'm Fox. What's your name?
Triss.
Well met, Triss. You know, we sort of look like brothers, but from separate mothers. Your father wasn't a hunchback by any chance, was he?
Listen, pal, I have to go.
Which takes us back to where this conversation started, no? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
There's supposed to be a village further down this road. Do you know it?
Of course. But what are you aiming to find there? It's long since abandoned.
What do you mean by abandoned, exactly?
I mean, it's abandoned. The houses are empty, ransacked, all of them. Been like that for a few years. You know, there's a little something I've been meaning to do down in that village. If you help me, I'll tell you about a nice inn nearby where you can spend the night. And I'll toss you a few coins so you can pay the innkeeper. Huh? How's that sound?
What is this little something?
Smugglers use that village as a drop point. They leave stuff and other people come and pick it up.
Why can't you just do it yourself?
Just because the people abandoned it doesn't mean all the nasty critters did. It's full of rats, wild dogs, maybe even snakes. It'd be tough on my own. Having you tag along would give me peace of mind, since I'm betting that weapon you're carrying isn't just for show.
I'll do it, but I want half the loot.
Oh, come on. Drive a pretty hard bargain for an ordinary vagrant, don't you? All right, fine. We'll split it 50-50. Between brothers. Now, let's go. All right, this is it. Here's the plan, brother. First, check behind that cart of logs. Then look in the big house in the middle. And the third stash should look for rough spun...
Wait, so...
I'll be keeping watch and making sure no one disturbs us. Why?
Either give me a dagger or go look for the stuff yourself.
All right. Take whatever you say. Try not to make too much noise.
A rabid cry.
Oh, you'll understand when you hear it.
Looks like there's nothing here. I think I've looked everywhere. I should go back to Fox.
Any luck?
Here. There was one sack in each spot. There's still another house to check, but it's locked.
Locked? Please.
Ugh, gross.
The weather's
And
cleared up.
there we go. Just like I said. Go on in. You know what to look for. I'll be outside. Sorry, Tris. You were a great brother, but I'm an orphan. Guess family just
What
isn't
a
my
little
thing.
shit.
Anyways, thanks for the help.
Now how am I supposed to get out of here? This house is practically falling apart at the seams. These look like human bones. I need to get out of here quickly. I'll be damned! I'm not good enough to do that. breathing.
Yes! Hey, over here! I need help!
What happened?
Can't you see? Just look at how those ash suckers defiled my sweet Eleanor.
You mean your cart? You named your cart?
What of it? Didn't the old barnacle bucket you rode up to the island in have a name? I decided she needed a name, so I named her.
Does everyone here have an eye for outsiders?
It's just immediately obvious. You all walk differently, speak differently from us. And you all go around with your noses stuck up in the air, even if you come from some dingy backwater.
You have quite an interesting way of asking for help. What happened to your cart, anyways?
I'm trying to tell you. My beauty here was raided by obsters.
Not the prettiest sight, I'm sure.
Most indeededly. To continue, there's a small camp nearby. Those ash lickers are holed up there, I'm sure of it. I can't risk Eleanor being turned into kindling, so I can't leave this spot. Do you think you could go and get her wheels back for me?
We have a deal. Why would hobsters need
Any luck?
cartwheels?
draw your weapon for?
How refreshing.